Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? How's the new condo?
Hi, Auntie. I love it. But I have some questions. You're still on your condos board, right?
Yeah, I am. What's happening?
Could you tell me about leaks and water damage? I've been hearing all kinds of horror stories, but I figure I shouldn't listen to random folks.
Yeah, good idea. Leaks and water damage in condos can happen suddenly and be expensive to fix, but there are ways to minimize problems. For owners, first things first, they should act quickly and not ignore the problem because other units and common areas could also be at risk. The leak has to be stopped and fixed, and the affected areas should be inspected. A licensed plumber should be called right away. If damage is found, the owner should take photos and immediate steps to prevent more loss.
Shouldn't the owner tell someone, like the resident manager, neighbors, or their insurance agent?
Delay could actually cause more damage and cost more to fix. A lot of times, associations and owners think that the insurance company needs to be notified before they can act to stop a leak and prevent additional damage. But that is not the case.
Yeah, that makes sense. What else should I know?
The owner should immediately inform the condo association about the leak and damage, preferably in writing through its resident manager, board, or managing agent, and then notify their insurance company, which should coordinate handling the claim with the association and its insurers. And the owner should keep copies of all receipts for any repairs and mitigation, and also keep damaged items until an insurance adjuster does an inspection.
My friend is a plumber. He told me that water is water. It'll go wherever it wants to go, often unnoticed.
That's especially true in high-rise buildings where other units are often affected and common areas too.
What about the condo association? What should they do when there are issues?
The association should take similar action, like immediately taking steps to locate and repair the leak and prevent further damage. Delay could lead to a big mold problem, which is not always covered by insurance. And of course, the association should promptly notify its insurance company and administer the claim as required by law.
Yeah, speaking of insurance, I can imagine that leaks and water damage are a major source of claims. Are different policies needed?
Real quick, there are two types of insurance policies. First, there is the association's master policy, the primary one, which covers the building structure, common elements, and the original as-built individual unit construction. Then, there is the condo owner's policy, commonly known as an HO6. It covers property damage in the individual unit, as well as building damage to the original as-built unit construction and improvements. This policy is often called an excess policy.
This is great info, but where can I learn more?
Check out the Real Estate Branch website. There's lots of info about this subject and other condo-related issues. They've been a big help to me and our association. And the Insurance Division of the Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs has a brochure called Tips for Condo Insurance Claims, which is very informative. You can also contact your insurance agent for help.
Wow, Auntie, I'm so glad we talked. Now I know a lot more and feel better. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
Okay, take care. Bye, sweetie.